we want to be senior club in both codes, and that's what we're endeavouring to do. And there's a lot of work going on in the club from underage all the way up, and that's our ambition. That has always been our ambition.
Just been GAA in the area since 1886 under different guises, different names. But the most recent one, then the club went as Half a House. The Half a House, that was the name of the club in the 60s when they won Junior Football 68. So in 73 at some committee meeting, some genius decided it should be called Bunclody, and with that came a split in 73. So they were split for 73, 74 and 75. Nicky Rackard negotiated a truce, and the club went back together in the spring of 76, and we got the two intermediate finals, hurling and football. Lost to hurling to Askamore Kilrush and won the football against Gorey St Michael's.
Probably like any other team starting out this year, everyone had to do their own bit starting out. So when we come back, we had some bit of conditioning and fitness on us. And in fairness to all the lads, they really got to do that. So when we did come back, we were in a bit of shape to hit the ground running.
History with IGA 2012, we met him in the intermediate hurling final. We put him down in Wexford Park, and on the day I think we went maybe 3 or 4 points up coming to an end, and they got a 65, put it in, ended up getting 4 points anyway, and they snatched a draw. So I went to a replay and they ended up beating us by, I think it was a point or two in the replay down in Wexford Park. So always close, yeah. I'll get involved with great hurlers down through the years, and still do, so I don't see it being any different the weekend,
I suppose the lads here, no matter what you ask them, they'll do it for you. Train whatever time you want to train at. We haven't done it twice in a day, but I asked if I ran it by them before, and they were sort of looking at the idea, but they never refused it. But we didn't actually get a chance to do it. But they'll do whatever you want. They're a great bunch of lads. Great mix of old and young as well, and a bit of experience and a bit of youth around as well. And it's just, I suppose, attitude with them and honesty. And when they're playing and they're going for you, they're going.
The catchment area is small. It's a town, all right, but we're lucky if we have maybe, I say, 110 underage members between 6 different age groups. Numbers are tight in the locality. They're, we're working from a small pool of players.
We won our first hurling title in 1978, junior hurling, junior B hurling actually, the first hurling title ever came to this parish. And from there, I suppose, the hurling started to get a bit of a grip. 82, we won the first senior football in 82, we won our first intermediate hurling in 82 as well, and that was backboned by 5 Handrick brothers, 3 Connors, 3 Kellys, so it was a small pool working out at that stage. But from that on, then, let's say the hurling at underage started to be taken more serious because we were historically a football club, and so the present lads now are equally hurling and football, and that has been the case for the last 15 or maybe 20 years now,
I'm playing a long time now, and any time put on the jerseys, hurling and football, I think there's no we're doing more of this, we're doing that. Just find the balance, we work with it. There's no ifs or buts, I think lads enjoy playing. When we're training football, we enjoy it. We're in hurling, we enjoy it. I think that's what why we're still a good strong dual club.
During the pandemic, a lot of our club members were doing the Meals on Wheels. They're very active in the community, helping out with the elderly or whoever needed help. The GAA club, well, from my perspective, is the heart and soul of the community and any community in Ireland. That's, it's part of who we are, it's part of what we are. We've 2 full-size pitches. We've a juvenile pitch, and we've an indoor. So we've great facilities, and most evenings here during the summer they're packed out between camogie, ladies football, hurling, football. It caters for a lot of people.
So 2010 is our last win. We beat the Shamrocks in the final, and we played Dixborough of Kilkenny in the club championship. Very unlucky to win that. They went on to the All-Ireland that year and lost by a point or two in the All-Ireland final. So that was maybe a chance missed for us.
Our backroom team, we have Keith Rossiter, Rory Kensla, Denis Kelly, Peter Halley, Micheál Mahan.
I was on the sideline last weekend, and Sean Whelan came up to me as the 4th official, and was putting me off the line actually at one stage, I think it was, and he just said to me, is it actually easier to play, Keith, or be on the sideline? And I just said to him, 100% it's easier to play. When you're on the field, you can do something about it. When you're on the sideline shouting in instructions and they're not getting them at times, it's just easier, and the heart doesn't be under as much pressure either.
We're in a group of 3 with Timon and Islegate, who will play Sunday obviously, and so first game we aimed for it just didn't happen, so we came back, we regrouped, we knew what was ahead of us, so the next game was all about the performance. We got the performance.
It was a bad day, a miserable day, wet day, so look, I think there was maybe 6-7 points in it in the end, but I know Islegate missed a good few that day, like, so couldn't look too much into it, you know, especially earlier on in the year. The lads are testing different players out and stuff like that. So
quarter-final preliminary round, we played Monageer. We got the win there, and then our focus then was on Gussaron for the quarter-final, which was brought to extra time, and Gussaron were a fine physical team. So, and we had actually a good result there, so it tested us another bit, and we got through that as well. So, and then Askamore, the semi-final, local rivalry. We knew it was going to be a tough game, so we didn't take it for granted, and it didn't work out. We didn't start our best either, but we knew what was ahead of us. We talked about everything, stuck with the plan, and just got the results in the end.
At the start here, you want to get to a county final, doesn't matter what grade it is or what level. So look, we're lucky enough to be in the final, and now hopefully we'll get the result we're looking for at the weekend. It won't be easy, we know that, like, but sure, look, it'd mean everything to go on and win it, yeah.